people, dressed as they are, come from all over the United States to make deals. Here in the marketplace of America, let's make a deal. And now, here's America's top trader, TV's big dealer, Monty Hall.
Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. Are you ready? All signs up. All signs down. You know, I wish we had the chance to go around and read the signs that the people bring in. All of them back there, you know, they've all come dressed and have signs and so on, except that when they didn't get picked for the trading floor, they dumped them and came into the studios. It's pretty tough to sit there with a big pointed sign, right? But you've all got your signs here and a lot of clever statements, too, and we're going to have a lot of fun on Let's Make a Deal because I have 3 really big paychecks right over here. Now, take a look at that. The check occupies this entire envelope. That would make it a pretty big check, wouldn't it, huh? I don't know about amounts, but the check is pretty big, and I have one for Diane Bailey. I don't know about the horse. I guess it didn't come in because you got all these tickets. But there's a payoff right in your hand. Don't go away. I'll be back with you, and don't open up that check, whatever you do. And I have one for you, Dennis Young. The same thing for you, Scoutmaster. Are you a Scoutmaster? Oh. He's the real genuine article. And there's the real genuine article inside that envelope. And for the bride over here, I have one, too. And this is Dale Charnick. Now, what does it say on your sign, Dale? It says, let's make it get me to the church on time. I'm getting married in the... I get it. Yes, I know. There's a song that says, too late, my dear. Now, listen, everybody has a check, right? Now... You don't know the amount of the check inside, but listen carefully to me. It's right inside. There's a genuine Let's Make a Deal check, and there's an amount of money on it. Whatever it says is yours. No peeky till I get to you, okay? Now, Dale, you can keep your check, or you can trade it for the box on the display floor where Carol Merrill's standing right over yonder. What would you like to do?
I'll trade for the box.
You're going to trade for the box? I will take a look at this check right now. We'll open it up. Lovely envelope, isn't it?
Yes, gorgeous.
Lovely color. And inside this envelope, there was a check, and it said we would have paid you the total amount of $43. So take a look at the box, because here's what we have instead. And there for you, Dale, the Rocky
From Dependable Maytag, the giant capacity laundry pair for people who need a washer and dryer they can count on day after day, year in and year out. The duo sells for $614.90. And look, we've added a case of Oratine Plus, the bleach substitute. Strong enough to whiten whites, but not too strong for colors. That's a setup that'll help chase away your wash day blues. And this'll certainly finish the job. It's the very latest in stereo. That's the Mediterranean 16-inch Dumont quad stereo console radio phonograph featuring an 8-track player plus 2 matching floor speakers. Dumont, a tradition since 1932, and it retails for $379.95. Total value of your deal, $1,005.29.
$1,000 here for you, Dale. Thank you very much, my dear. Okay, now, Scoutmaster, Dennis Young, away we go. Let me see if all these things... Stellar trails, patrols, and so on. You must do an awful lot of that mountain work. Are you one of those rescue workers, volunteers? No? But it seems that you could be. You got all the patches that say that you could be. But Boy Scouts of America have done some great work, and you have a check inside there. And I won't tell you the amount right now, but you just saw $43 a few seconds ago on the one we gave to Dale. And you could have this box right here on Jay's tray in exchange for your check. You are prepared?
I am prepared.
Oh, salute. There you go. He decides to keep the check. Despite the fact that in here there was something that every man needs, you turned it down, and you could have had yourself some help. Sweet plumber's friend, your plumbing problems would have been ended. And, of course, we had some Plumber Savers as well. Jay?
That's right, Plumber Saver, the double-action drain opener with twice the active ingredients. Plumber Saver, the 3 containers sell for a total of $2.94.
Well, that would have been a lot of help where you needed it in, of course, various rooms in the house, but this will be useful everywhere you go, because we have a check for you, sir. And it is in the amount, and you can take a look right at home as I say it, it's in the amount of $999. $999. There's a check. Almost $1,000 for you, Dennis Young. Spend it well. You're not a stock market man by any chance, are you? I didn't want you to plunge into it. I'm sorry about that, sir. You know what that's going to cost me? It's going to cost me a fortune to have a plumber come and put that back on the stand again. Diane Bailey, would you like to stand? There you are, Diane Bailey. So far you saw, what, $43? Another one for $999. There's a check inside there. I won't tell you the amount, but you may trade yours away for part of the curtain. As a matter of fact, I'll give you the whole curtain. But part of the curtain we show you happens to be bacon.
$50 worth of Wrath Hickory Smoked Sliced Bacon, gently smoked over genuine hickory fires, a most flavorful bacon.
Of course, there's something goes along with the bacon, too. What do you want to do? Do you want to keep the check, or do you want to go for the bacon and what's behind there?
What if it's a pig?
If it's a pig, that pig in today's market would be worth a few dollars.
Do I really get to keep the pig?
Oh, if there's a pig there, you get to keep anything. The rules on Let's Make a Deal is you get to keep anything you win.
I'll trade.
So you want to see the pig, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll open this up, and the amount of money in the check was $106. I'm sorry that we don't have any pigs back there. You just have to take this. When you wake up in the morning, you are going to be joined not only by the smell of bacon, but it'll be inside a beautiful hamper.
It's true, it's the StarCraft Starmaster, sets up in 5 minutes. Has a convertible dinette, bunks to sleep 6, icebox, range, and many other quality, comfort, and convenience features. It retails for $1,838. The total value of your deal is $1,888.
How about that, good deal? Thank you very much. So all 3 contestants in the first deal made the right move. All 3 of them chose the right way. Now, in the next deal, a solitary penny, I don't even have a penny, but if I had one, I'd show you what it looks like. You remember pennies, don't you, friends? A solitary penny could be worth more than 500,000 times what a penny's worth in the next deal. You aren't going to go too far away, are you? Stay right here, won't you? Now, we have a particular deal over here which starts off with a very single penny, and if there's a married couple anywhere around here, why, I'll give them the penny right now. All right, you a married couple? There you are, there's the penny. Oh, she caught it too, by golly. All right, and stand right up, and it looks like we got a harem dancer here, okay? All right, Marge Webb and Andy Webb. All right, now the deal that I have for you two is you get the shiny penny, but in a few minutes that penny could end up by giving you something very nice, which is right there. Beautiful new car.
Pontiac's Grand Am, foreign intrigue, Yankee ingenuity, style, prestige, quick handling, a true road car from Pontiac, of course. It retails for $4,343.50. But we're adding tax, license, and lots of other extras to make the total value $5,639.48.
All right. Because to get that automobile, you've got to find one particular item for me that sells for $1.49. Then you add a penny to it that makes it around $1.50, and that's what the car costs. I just thought I'd throw that in for fun. Actually, the penny doesn't have anything to do with the deal. What has to do with the deal is trying to find one item that sells for $1.49 from among the items that Jay is bringing down the aisle. Could you make room for him, please? Thank you. Jay will describe these items. You think about the manufacturer, suggested retail selling price on the West Coast, and if you can find that one item, then we're going to let you choose. Would you stand back, Andy, because the cameraman wants to take a picture of it. Andy wants to get right in and examine it like that. He says, let me see, that's a very nice thing going there. Yes. It'll be the same over here as it is over there, Andy. Just listen to Jay.
Right here, we have a package of sliced turkey from Encore Frozen Foods, makers of delicious 2-pound frozen main dishes such as veal parmigiana, broiled Salisbury steaks, and sliced beef and gravy. Then a pint of heavy-duty Glamarine rug shampoo, the rug cleaner that's the efficient, easy way to cleaner, brighter rugs from Glamarine. And now a 16-ounce bottle of Suave Strawberry Essence Shampoo. Let Suave fresh fruit shampoos nourish your hair. Their gentle ingredients leave hair shiny bright. Then a 24-ounce jar of Subi Honey, which is super for spreading, sweetening, topping, baking, and cooking. Pure old-fashioned goodness in every drop of Subi Honey. And finally, a 10-ounce jar of Nescafe instant coffee with big dark chunks and big bean flavor. Real coffee flavor, Nescafe.
Now, as I said, what you have to do is find the item that sells for exactly $1.49. And if you do, you're going to be able to get that beautiful $5,600 car. I don't want any help from anybody in the audience. Let the Webbs do this all by themselves. And one person has to tell me. I will not accept, because one may say, that's it, Andy. Good boy, Andy. Stout fellow. And you think about it for a second. Pick out that item. And if you got it, you got yourself a beauty.
I'm going to say the honey.
You're going to say the honey. All right. Now, scattering of hand applause and a few groans, but that always happens. You never get any help from them.
It's true.
You can divide that audience up right now, and 1/5 will take each one of the items here on the tray. So there you are. You have made your choice. And now, if you're right, and it sells for $1.49, you've got yourself a beautiful automobile. I will turn over the price of the giblet gravy and sliced turkey, only because I've been looking at that. It looks so delicious. I want to eat the box right now. That's $1.59. That couldn't be the one, but the Glamourine that was right next to it sold not for $1.49, but $1.09. How do you like that? And I want you to take a look right next at the strawberry and see that it sold for $1.19, which brings us down to just 2 items. Don't turn over price of the honey or the coffee, because one of them sells for $1.49 and one of them does not sell for $1.49. If you have the right one, you've got a car. If you got the wrong one, you got an item worth a little bit over $1. So the question is, do you want to stay with your choice and go for the car all the way, or would you accept an offer from me? One offer, one flat offer of $1,000 to call off the deal. It's a 50-50 chance you have right now. What do you want to do?
We'll take the money.
They are going to take $1,000. There it is. A nice $1,000 bill. And I'm going... Andy, let me show it first. Andy, he's the first guy into the gravy, and he's the first guy into the money, which is gravy, too. You have the $1,000. Now, as for the price, did they give up a car? The price of the honey was $1.49. There was an automobile worth over $6,000. The coffee was $1.79. They gave up $6 grand, but they still have a nice consolation prize of $1,000. Thank you, Andy Webb. Thank you, Mrs. Webb, for making that deal with me. Such carryings on. Now, cut that out. You can do it during a commercial, which is coming up right now, and then we'll be back and doing some crazy things like converting pounds into dollars. Listen, do you want a shot at some money, about $400 worth? Do you too? Now, I'll tell you what you have to do. All you have to do is let the world know how much you weigh. That's all right? All right, now, I want you to both stand up. This one says, I'm a hot tamale, let's make a deal. And the other, that's Helen John... I can't read it when you're jumping up and down. Helen Johnwell and Stella Rowley. Now, what I want you to do, girls, is you know how much you weigh, but don't say a word.
I want them.
Okay. All right? But I want you to take a look at the other girl and figure out how much she weighs, because what you're going to do is guess how much the two of you weigh together. And the one that comes closest to the combined weights is going to get paid off at $2 a pound. Stella, study Helen. Helen, study Stella. Helen, stop that shaking. And when you've decided how much the two of you weigh together, we'll pay off, because we've got a scale right down here. We'll put you on the scale and decide who's going to get all that money. Now, Stella, how much do the two of you weigh together?
Say about 230 pounds.
About 230. How much do you think, Helen?
About 250.
About 250. Let's go down on the scale right now. They certainly don't agree. Maybe Helen knows something we don't know about how much she weighs. Both together on the scale. Now, how much do they weigh? Together, they weigh 224, make it 225 pounds. And I guess Stella is the winner and is going to get $2 a pound, $450 for Stella Rowley. Okay, back to your seats, girls. All right, now stand up, both girls, because you're still going to get something in this deal.
Oh.
And what you get depends on her.
Okay.
Because now that you have money, we also have a box on the display floor. And if you would rather have the box, then you can have the box and we'll give the money to Helen. Wouldn't that be nice? Or if you want to keep the money, we'll give the box to Helen. You see, Helen, it wasn't so bad. You're going to get something, even if it's 3 little pigs.
Okay.
Stella, say something.
I'll trade.
You're going to trade. Would you give the money over to Helen? Helen has $450. And what do we got behind the box for Stella Rowley? And Stella has got herself color television set, an electronic oven to help her make all those hot tamales.
It's the Admiral 25-inch solar color TV. Brings you contemporary furniture beauty with a hint of Scandinavian influence. Admiral set also has an exclusive 5-point color TV protection package. It retails for $549. Then to cook up those quick snacks while watching TV, Magic Chef's microwave oven. Fast cooking, it thaws, melts, warms, and reheats. Get more out of your kitchen with Magic Chef's microwave oven. It sells for $399. The deal is worth $948.
you make yourself a very good deal. Double of what you had. You have $450, right? Would you like to buy something with it? I got a curtain for sale right over there. It sells for, you'll never guess how much.
$450.
Altogether, $450. They're way ahead of me. She keeps the money. She doesn't go for the curtain. What do we have behind the curtain? You could have bought yourself a beautiful modern dinette set and elegant crystal stemware to go with it.
Yes, dining furniture from Virtue of California. This stunning ensemble includes a table, buffet, and 6 upholstered chairs. The handsome table features stain-resistant Michelite top and chrome legs. Virtue. The set sells for $1,218, and it's elegantly set with magnificent Oriflores lead crystal stemware. The Melody pattern. Service for 12, including claret, goblet, cordial, and champagne, and 2 decanters. Made entirely by hand in Oriflore, Sweden. The set sells for $876. Total value of this deal was $2,094.
Yes, but you elected to hang on to your money. Yes, sure, my dear. Oh, incidentally, in case you want to make another deal, either one of you, in case either one of you will make another, we've got a curtain where Carol's standing, and if either one of you want to go for that, you would have to trade in your electronic oven, the color TV set. You would have to spend your $450. What do you want to do?
No, I'll
Stella stays with what she's got. Helen stays with what she's got. Now, don't say that you didn't have a chance. Both of you could have had what was behind the curtain. You didn't go for it, and there we had a playpen for grown-ups. And there's Jay playing in the playpen. There he is. And he is our mean little kid. He's got his own little teddy that he's playing with. Isn't that nice? What are you doing to the teddy? Oh, you're applauding? Isn't that... Stop. Oh. There is what we call a playpen for 6 adults or 1 Jay Stewart. Thank you, and nighty-night, Jay. Thank you, girls, for making that deal with me. Helen and Stella. Now, listen to this, friends. The big deal is worth $11,064 this evening. That's a pretty good deal, huh? And we'll go to the dealers with whom we've been making deals to see if they want to go for one more, risking everything that they've won. Now, Diane Bailey has a camper. Where's Diane? It's $1,888. Do you want to trade it in on a big deal? She says yes. We've got our first one. The Webbs have a $1,000 bill. Do you want to buy a door? No. I saw who was the boss in that family. Andy's saying, go, go, go. And she said, no, no, no. And you saw what happened. There's no go. Dennis Young has $1,000 less one. He has $999 check. Do you want to buy a door? He's keeping the loot. And who can blame him? $1,000 can get you almost 10 gallons of gas today. Dale Charnick, you have a washer, dryer, and stereo worth $995. She's going to trade it. And now we've got our dealers. We'll be back in just 1 minute with that big deal. All right, the big deal is worth $11,064. Is it behind door number 1 or door number 2 or door number 3? And I think I went to you first. You traded away an $1,888 camper, didn't you, Diane Bailey? What door do you want, dear?
2.
Door number 2. And Dale Charnick, what door do you want?
3.
Door number 3. We will show you, first of all, what was behind door number 2 for your $1,888. Handsome slacks and some tools for the man of the family. Start you off.
$100 worth of Hager double knit slacks. They're washable and comfortable. They conform for a perfect fit. Hager double knit slacks. And for the handyman around your house, a 78-piece True Test Supreme Rocket Wrench set. It's a socket wrench set from True Value hardware stores. Value and personal service in over 4,000 locations nationwide. The set is worth $66.50. That's for the man of the house. But the rest of the deal is for the lady. Take a look. It's beautiful fashions. First, Les Wilk's sophisticated pantsuit in acrylic knit. Long sweater over slim pants with a Scandinavian influence. And then a printed chiffon slip of a dress, shimmering with translucent sequins, topped with a lush, hot pink ostrich boa, both from Les Wilk of Dallas. And finally, a magnificent Chatham-created emerald ring designed by Pacific Seaborn. So the total value of the deal is $1,296.50.
It's a nice deal. Even though you gave up $1,800, got $1,200.
Not a camper.
And your husband's not a camper, so you got some nice things for yourself, and he can have the slacks and the tools, right? Yeah. Very good. And you went for door number 3, traded in several items. And what do we have behind door number 3 for Dale Charnick? And Dale has some ice cream.
That's right. $100 worth of Eskimo pies. Dairy fresh vanilla ice cream. Comes with a chocolate-flavored coating. Eskimo pie for a no-fuss treat. Those ice cream pies are really delicious, but the rest of this deal ain't bad either. Take a look at your sporty new car. Pontiac Streamline Firebird for those who take the excitement of driving seriously. Firebird style and prestige. The white track people have a way with cars. It sells for $3,054.70, but we're adding tax, license, air conditioning, and lots of other extras to make it worth $4,807.04. The total value of your deal is $4,907.04.
There you are, my dear. On your anniversary, too. So there's a very nice gift for you on your anniversary. And neither one of you went for door number one, and that was the big, big biggie today. And it started off with a movie outfit and cosmetics.
The exciting Kodak Ectosound 140 movie outfit with zoom lens for sound movies you make yourself. And the beautiful Ectosound 245 movie projector for playing your sound movies. The movie outfit sells for $630. Then to make sure your movie actresses look great in those films, there was a $50 collection of Mary Kay Cosmetics, an assortment of skincare products, everything a woman needs from Mary Kay Cosmetics. And you could have packed it all up because they would have come in handy on a fabulous ocean cruise. Yes, there were 21 days of gourmet dining, dancing, and fun aboard a luxurious Prudential leisure liner of United States Registry, through the Panama Canal, the Caribbean, and South America to fabulous Rio de Janeiro. And after the sights of Rio, including the famous beaches of Copacabana and Ipanema, you would have jetted home via Bogota, Colombia, first class on Avianca, the Colombian International Airline, the second oldest in the world. They fly from Los Angeles, Miami, and New York daily to almost any city in South America. So far, this exciting cruise would have been worth $7,964.
And then add some expense money we were prepared to give you, $3,100 in this check. That made the big deal worth $11,064. I'm sorry you didn't go for that one, Diane. Or Dale, but you both ended up with some nice gifts. Thank you very much for being with us on Let's Make a Deal. Thank you, ladies. Now then, I see another married couple over there, and I want that married couple. I'll pay you $20 if you just let me talk to your wife for a second. Would you come over here, Barbara? And I want you to give me some information. I want you, first of all, to tell me your anniversary day. Whisper. What is it for $100?
June 13th.
You got it. Now, for $200, what is your birthday? What is her birthday?
March 2nd.
You got another $200, and now for another $200, what is your mother's birthday? What is your mother-in-law's birthday?
I have the
You know what that's going to do? You not only lost $200, but she's going to get $300 worth out of you before you're through. Don't forget it. Her birthday is March 12th. And don't you forget it. Just 10 days after your wife's birthday, but you still got $300, Barbara Janda, which I'm going to pay you right now very happily. You want the $300? Or do you want what's in my other pocket? I don't have anything in my other pocket. $1, $2, $300 for you. And thank you very much, my dear. All right. I'll tell you what. You show me your hard-boiled egg, and I'll give you $100. You don't have the hard-boiled egg? Oh, that's too bad. All right, then you show me some matches, and I'll give you $100 right now for some matches. $100 for matches, and if the heads are not red, I'll throw in a $50 bonus. How do you like that? Where are the matches? And here they come, and the heads are not red. You got $150. Thank you very much, my dear. That was Ione Huxley. $150.
Let's Make a Deal is a Stephanie DeSmonte Hall production. Jay Stewart speaking.